All right, great. And so we are live. Well, hello, parents. As you know, my name's Graham Matthews, and I run the ACE Chem and the ACE Bio Accelerator program at EmpowerMind, which is my company, which is designed to help your child earn an A star in A-level chemistry and A-level biology in less than 18 weeks. All right. So, question of the day, because you know I like coming into the live stream here and answering questions. The question of the day that I get from parents is this. Hey, Graham, how can I ensure my child's success in year 13? How can I help them get prepared for the fall when they go back to school? Oh, really good question. All right. So now I answer the question is this. I say, well, you do realize that your child needs to get the A star in A-level chemistry and A-level biology so that they can be a competitive candidate for medical, dental, and veterinary programs of the choice at the chosen university in the UK. And you do realize that the exam board grades on a curve. They go, on a curve? What is that? Well, it's this. What the exam board does is that they'll take all the students, say like year 13, that are taking the exam, and they rank them, like nationwide, they rank them from the student that got the highest raw score all the way down to the student that got, unfortunately, the lowest raw score. And then what they do is they apply this mathematical formula, and then they start to come up with percentages. And so only a percentage of the students that have taken the exams in A-level chemistry will get an A star. And only a percentage of those students taking the exam will get an A, and a certain percentage will get a B. Oh, and the parents go, why? Why is this? Well, simple, because what the exam board does is they want the data to fit the classic Gaussian curve. You know, that curve you probably learned about when you took maths like a long time ago, right? And so what this means to your child is this, is that the grade boundary is not fixed, it's dynamic. So it changes from one year to the next. It's always going to be about the same percentage of students that get the A star, the A and the B, for example, but the grade boundary is not going to be the same. So like one year, for example, let's say like 80 was an A, next year maybe lower, like 79, all right? So what does this have to do then with your child and you ensuring that your child earns an A star in A-level chemistry, that they're ready to hit the ground running in year 13 when they go back to school? This. What they need to do is beat the curve. And parents go, beat the curve? What do you mean? I said, well, simple. We said only a certain percentage of students will get an A star, and only a certain percentage are going to get an A. Well, let's say that your child is ranked number 20 in the year group of those students taking A-level chemistry. And they got an A, right? Well, when they go back to school in the fall, if another student starts to do better than they are, all right, in terms of grades, exams, tests, mock exams, whatever, and the ranking in the cohorts, like all the students, drops, well, all of a sudden, they could find that they're not in that percentage that's going to get the A. All of a sudden, they could have dropped just one ranking, like be beaten out by one student, and all of a sudden, they're predicted to get a B. And it's the same thing at the end of the year when they take their exams. If a student comes in and is just slightly better than they are, then what happens is that they can lose the A star, they can lose the A ranking, and unfortunately, they could drop down to a B, all right? And at this time, this is the time the parents go, ooh, really? Well, yeah, right. So what can I do about it, Graham? And I said, well, it's simple. What you've got to do is that you've got to ensure that your child beats the curve, meaning that over the summertime, they're working at their game, like the game we talked about yesterday. They're working at the game, they're working at their trade craft, so that when they go back to school in year 13, and then after summertime, guess what? They're not concerned about somebody knowing more chemistry than they do, because they've secured their spot, they've secured their ranking, okay? Because unfortunately, it's this. It doesn't matter how much chemistry, how much A-level chemistry your child knows, or how much A-level biology your child knows. It doesn't matter how good their exam technique is. It doesn't matter how confident they are, how motivated they are. The grade boundary is not fixed. It's flexible, it's fluid, it moves up, it moves down. What does matter is how much chemistry, how good their exam technique is, how confident they are, how motivated they are compared to the other students in the group. And this is when parents go, oh, I get it. I'm like, yeah, you've got to make sure, all right, you've got to make sure that a child doesn't pass your child in the ranking and knock them down a little bit. They go, ooh, yeah, right. They go, well, exactly. So look, what it comes down to is this, is that you've got thinkers and you've got action takers. And the thinkers are the parents over the summertime. They go, well, yeah, I'll think about it. Or my child worked hard over the school year. Oh, they need a break. Look, they got to be a kid, be up all night watching Netflix, binging Netflix, eating junk food. Yeah, exactly. And these are the parents, because they're thinking about it, and they think that the system is going to work it out for their child in their best interest. Yeah, what happens is this, is that, well, unfortunately, their child is the one that tends to be knocked down in the rankings in year 13, and the grade begins to go down, okay? On the other hand, the action takers are the parents who go, yeah, you know what, Graham, you're right. I mean, if all they're doing is just ranking the students, taking A-level chemistry and A-level biology, well, then what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make sure that my child doesn't lose their ranking. I'm going to make sure that they don't forget the A-level chemistry or the A-level biology, all right, that they learned in year 12. I'm going to make sure that they work on their exam technique and they're motivated and they're confident. So when they go back to school in the fall for year 13, all right, they've ensured that their child is going to be successful in A-level chemistry and is going to dominate year 13 A-level chemistry, A-level biology, and actually lock in the A-star, because they know as parents that the A-star is the grade that their child needs to get in order to be a competitive candidate for medical, dental, and veterinary programs of the choice in the UK. Right. Okay, then. So, having said that, parents, look, this is the answer. It's real simple. How can you ensure that your child is successful in A-level chemistry in year 13 in the autumn? Simple. Keep them in the game over the summertime. Keep them studying. Keep them working on their trade craft, which is their exam technique, their confidence, their motivation. Okay. Sow the seeds of success. And so in the fall, all right, they will be successful and lock in that A-star in A-level chemistry, A-level biology. All right. So look, as I always say, is this, it doesn't matter where you're watching this live stream. Around the video somewhere is a comment box, or you can send me a message either on the platform that you're on or hop over to Facebook. All right. It's real simple to do. Send me a message. Oh, look, a member of my team will reach out to you, have a quick conversation with you. All right. Explain what we do. All right. And then, they'll book a call in with you, your partner, your child, and me. And on this call, look, I'll give you a blueprint. I'll tell you how we can keep your child in the game over the summertime, all right, so that the lock in the knowledge of A-level chemistry, A-level biology, All right, they're working on the exam technique, the confidence, the motivation is real high. So when they go back into school in the fall, they're hitting the ground running in these subjects. They're on track for earning an A star. And, they do reap the reward of the hard work. They earn an A star, and then they can attend the medical, dental, and veterinary programs of the choice at the chosen universities in the UK. All right. So hope I answered the question. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.